Oh, where is Brian? Brian is in the kitchen. Oh, now, good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to see you all gathered here, and this is an unusual hour, I admit, to be running this test, but I figured we'd just put something up here before we all get out of town with the NFL draft going on here. Oh, what's that? Do you have your opinion about the draft? I see. And we shall try to answer that eternal question, who put the bop in the bop shabop? And who put the bang in the bang shebang? Oops. Oh, hello, I guess we have a couple of people watching them. How are you doing today? Oh, well, let's not make this too boring for everyone. Remember, good dental hygiene is important, even for doggies. Oh, big yawn. Well, try as we might, you are just never going to be comfortable playing the piano, are you, girl? Now, well, just in case some of you are actually listening to this with sound on, M is now approximately 12 years old. She still has plenty of energy as a galgo, which is a cousin of the greyhound and the whippet, but at the same time she is what we would call a 45-mile-per-hour couch potato. I'm not sure how many kilometers per hour that is. Conversion from English to metric was never my strong suit. Well, in the middle of all of our procrastination, if you can type into your text responses, let me know what you are all up to here instead of just poets blathering at you left and right. I see a request for the dog getting a hug, and I agree, but there you go. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl, aren't you? Okay. That's what everyone see your favorite stuffies. Oh, Adrian, and hello, Courtney. Me see you there. Oh, that is the Galgo stare. See, someone has objections to our cheese sharing policy today. But don't be too picky. You will get plenty of treats. Oh. Don't be a silly girl. It is a very long mouth, isn't it? Okay. Very opinionated. Someone wants some Cheerios. Well, you cannot have all the Cheerios. Silly dog. And what about all of you? Do you have any pets? Alright. Oh, that's not very nice. You have to give your sister some room. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Right. Asked if you wanted to be on camera, but you said no. People don't want to see your butt. Come on. Up, yuppie. Because it's the 30th National Poetry Month. But it is also National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Month, so don't get too full of yourself. Oops. I guess we are doing a doggy switch out. Hold on. dog. Come on. Okay. Everybody. Let's see if anyone goes back to sleep here. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that, we'll just read a poem. For grass. Among jade grass blades, even mighty Bodhi trees must share the same earth. Do you like that poem, Rita? Oh, let's see what you do. No, those Cheerios were meant for your sister. Okay, well, all the action is happening over here, so let's switch that up a bit. Oh, someone doesn't like being watched. Okay, let us read from Poems Dead and Undead. From the Everyman Library Pocket Poet from Alfred A. Knopf. This collection was finished in 2014, so that makes it about 12 years old now. But that and a cup of coffee gets you a cup of coffee. The poet Walt Whitman, born 1819 and passed away in presumably 1892, writes the poem As If a Phantom Caressed Me. As if a phantom caressed me, I thought I was not alone, walking here by the shore, but the one I thought was with me, as now I walk by the shore, the one I loved that caressed me, as I lean and look through the glimmering light, that one has utterly disappeared, and those appear that are hateful to me and mock me. Sounds like Walt Whitman has a few things to work out. John Donne lived between 1572 to 1631, and he has the poem The Apparition. When by thy scorn, O murderess, I am dead, and that thou think'st be free from all solicitation from me, then shall my ghost come to thy bed, and thee, fanged vestal, in worse arms shall see. Then thy sick taper will begin to wink, and he whose thou art then, being tired before, will, if thou stir or pinch to wake him, think thou call'st for more, and in false sleep will from thee shrink, and then, poor aspin wretch, neglected thou, bathed in a cold quicksilver sweat wilt lie, a verier ghost than I. What I will say, I will not tell thee now, lest that preserve thee, and since my love is spent, I had rather thou shouldst painfully repent, than by my threatenings still innocent. And Sexton passed away some 52 years ago, and this is her poem, Ghosts. Some ghosts are women, neither abstract nor pale, their breasts as limp as killed fish, not witches, but ghosts who come, moving their useless arms like forsaken servants. Not all ghosts are women. I have seen others, fair, white-bellied men, wearing their genitals like old rags. Not devils, but ghosts. This one thumps barefoot, lurching above my bed, and that one isn't all. Some ghosts are children, not angels, but ghosts, curling like pink teacups on any pillow, or kicking, showing their innocent bottoms, wailing for Lucifer. Alright, everybody get comfortable. What are some of your favorite poems? Or you just like the dog roll, do you? No. I have no snacks for you right now. You already had your snack. I thought you were going to take a nap. Alright, everybody, why don't you tell me some of your big plans for the rest of the month? Here, how are you celebrating National Poetry Month? I see. No, don't all answer at once. That's not very classy now, is it? You don't need to see a giant clothespin. Where you so often come from. More like a skinny walker, but it's just going to be froze a minute for a little while here. But then we will take a long walk around, I think. Emily was rescued all the way from Spain, where the hunters would ordinarily try to get rid of dogs like her after the hunting season is over. Most of them are usually killed off after 2 years old, but a group of people are trying to rescue as many galgos as they can, and many of them find new homes here in the United States. Emily, on the other hand, was always a pet, and she was initially found in a field and taken in by an old couple, but they couldn't keep her when they moved to another country. And so she was sent to the US, and she became what we call a foster fail. And decided to just stick around because she likes our snacks and treats. She is a very long and curious dog. Alright, I think we can see that's all the thrills we're going to have But thank you everyone for watching.